Yeah.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey. Hey everyone, this is Platinum Patriot here. It is the Digital Dragoon. We're here for the update on the state of affairs for my channel and all the other things that come with it.
Oh, that's fun.
So, big addition. Big addition right over here.
Ain't that big.
The biggest thing is that we have a +1 to the crew of the arcade room. That's going to be a big step for trying to get this train rolling. Hopefully by 2017. See, my plan is around Christmas time, I want to make sure that I get a better computer to work on a lot of the projects that I've had. The How Bad Can It Be series, which we're thinking of being just more than just video games, maybe all some nostalgia critic stuff thrown into there. If we can never get that Elgato video capture stuff working, if Bubba has been looking at it, that's going to be where our Let's Plays are going to be under the P2 Plays Twitch channel. I mean, we're having fun with 2K16.
Too much fun.
This has also been a new addition too. I haven't done anything with it, and it's just kind of become its own. Thinking about getting this trimmed up more like Sir Benjamin Clemens, my creative character in 2K16. Hopefully before the wedding. My father is getting married for the second time up in Boston. Up on the weekend of the 23rd, I want to say. Yes, because
at the end of the month.
So towards the end of the month, I'm going to be away. So I'm going to try to avoid Twitters and stuff like the plagues, but no promises because I'm an addict. Really. A lot more progress has been made to the wall. Really more of a wrestling selective theme on that side over there. I'm actually considering one of the ideas that popped into my head is whenever I do a take on wrestling, my name for that is going to be the Corner Post Report, because it's in the corner of my house. Aptly named, I would like to think so.
Well, kinda, sort of a corner.
It's corner-ish enough. Like, you could put a corner post right there and it would look accurate.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was going for there.
Cool.
So, for the kiddies at home that don't know, what do you bring to the table in this endeavor for the arcade room and the How Bad Can... Let me help you out a little bit because you're a little bit given to your headlights.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Gotta be more specific.
Okay. So he was our friend Digital Dragoon was featured previously on the Guacamelee Let's Play.
I need to finish that.
Yes, we do need to finish that at some point. Hopefully with better equipment later on down the road. But all we have to work with is the Kinect and just whatever we have to work with. Because YouTube equipment is expensive. I don't know if people realize that. But
Most of them don't.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, is that it's an investment that you progress with over time. You have to build a solid foundation first, and that's what we're trying to aim for here, mainly. Some of your expertise?
I have very many areas I'm knowledgeable in. I'm not an expert per se.
None of us claim to be experts here, by the way. So.
No, we're not. Even though I got a degree in it, I'm not an expert, so... But yeah, I am labeled as a software engineer, so I do know my way around a computer.
That's a good thing to know.
I can also build them.
Also, Larry on the team.
Yeah.
He has wiring stuff and expertise. He's actually the one that, when I went over to Northwest Majors, he actually helped solder my Brooks board to my TE2 stick.
Nice.
So basically, I didn't have any problems, except ironically enough with Tekken 7, because since it was an arcade build, it wasn't a fully fledged console sort of thing. My Brooks board did not work with it. I had to borrow someone else's Kai stick, which oddly enough was a PS4 Kai stick, which worked perfectly with it. Yeah, so.
That's something.
Yeah, so I mean, the things you learn going into your first fighting experience.
Right?
Yeah, so. That's also the reason as well. We've been friends since college. We had a falling out after college, but ran back into each other at my previous job about 4 years ago now.
Just about.
Just about. Chemistry that we have. He's basically an alternate dimension me as far as synonyms, shenanigans, banter, that type of stuff. I'm personally a big fan of chemistry when it comes to my YouTube personalities, and I feel like he's my polar opposite. As far as we bounce off ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
So that's also another big reason that I'm so happy that he's on board for this, because as you can tell with the quality of my other videos, how it looks like that, I'm always scared and terrified of saying anything. It's because I'm talking to myself. That's kind of a bit of a hard thing for me to work around. But if I have an able body, able enough to bounce conversations off of, makes the content, I feel, a whole lot better for the consumers out there. And my stab at production stuff wasn't exactly the greatest, because I don't have good comedic timing when I'm working by myself. And that shows clearly in the product that you see. But hopefully, in the next coming months, that's all going to be changing. And that's a big reason why we have the Dragoon on staff.
At some point, though, maybe for my own channel, depending, I don't know, I do intend on doing like Let's Plays of like retro style games like Oniken or Axiom Verge, I absolutely love, by the way.
Yes.
Slightly upset that it's kind of short when you think about it. Then again, I literally spent roughly 20-something odd hours playing it.
That's good value for it.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, he likes video games. I like video games. By the way, I miss video games.
I miss my mom.
I miss video games. I miss my mom. Don't miss my mom. I don't either. No, I don't. No.
But I do miss video games, though.
I do miss video games. We'll get to video games in a bit, though.
Woo!
Yay.
Video games!
So, he registered his own channel, so definitely down the road, definitely Let's Plays are going to be a thing. Definitely once we get the equipment set up, Bubba and I are going to be working on that. My channel is going to be focused as P2 Plays with Friends, and that's just kind of an all-encompassing term, because maybe at some point down the road we'll get people like Buttons on the stream, Level 1 Boss on the stream with us, my friend Fierce who does Nostalgia Bits, he has a Let's Play channel himself. We're all kind of just buddies in this little social circle of ours. Hopefully we can get this stuff to work out, so that way get to a point to make quality content. Basically, our ultimate goal is we want to be the next Pro Jared.
Yeah, but we can't replace Pro Jared.
No, not replace Pro Jared, but be like either like a successor or an alternate universe variation of, hey, they kind of remind me of Pro Jared, or hey, he kind of reminds me of Maximilian, or hey, that dumbass over there reminds me of JonTron. Okay, sure.
Damn.
I'm kind of hard on myself sometimes, you know?
Stop that.
I'm working on it.
Work faster.
You can't work faster on depression, damn it!
Yes, you can. I did.
This guy.
It's a joy to be here.
It's good to be here on the Arcade Room Suite. We hope definitely some more content will be on the way, but I wanted to make sure that I was right on top of giving these monthly updates like I said I would. Anything else you want to add?
It's over!
I don't give two fucks.
You
Can I
know,
say that on TV? Is that allowed? No?